Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing, bell notification, subscribe to the channel, like it and share it to get that truth and information that you've come to know and expect from this station, as we're the most trusted source and #1 cryptocurrency insider and influencer on YouTube and social media. Bell notification is most important on this overcast, gloomy, dreary, drizzly, cool, seasonably cool 52 degrees on the 16th of October, if we can believe this already, marching our way steadily towards Halloween and Michael Myers' yearly attack of a psychopath on a small Midwestern town, Haddonsfield, Illinois, right? And we all get ready for that, like we're all getting ready for this update, which haven't been too many because I'm in Canada every single day. International Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing with zero signal on Wi-Fi or on for internet, no high-speed data over there in that communist country because I don't live there. So I can't really make any updates, and by the time I get home it's late and yada 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 blah blah blah. You guys don't care, just give me the fucking updates, old Vincenzo. And the update is, really hasn't been chart-wise anything really going on. We're still in this same pattern, even though I haven't made any updates. Besides talking about some relative news that I would have been talking about, and that I'm going to make a video a little bit later on tonight when I get home, because I'm still not home. The pattern's been in the same since that great dump back here, the famous dump of early to mid-August of 2023 that's seen a localized capitulation of more than 20 to 25% in the matter of about an hour. We've just been stagnated sideways between this uptrending support level in green, which is the bottom of the rising channel, right where that wick went down to, and getting rejected by the moving averages that have conglomerated and coiled up together, because the price has been running for so many days now, several weeks in fact, of just running sideways and not really doing anything, going up 5 or 8% one day, and then going down 5 or 8% one day, up 5%, down 5%, up 10%, down 10%, and has pretty much moved flat across the board over the last several weeks, greater than about a month and a half. The whole time I've been in Canada, the last 4 weeks, the price hasn't done anything, right? So you haven't really missed a bunch of technical analysis based on me not reporting as much because of this hectic work schedule. But you can still see we're in this rising channel in the XRP price that I was talking about. Right here with our industry exclusive purchasing tool, we got resistance the first time, support, support, resistance, support, 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 resistance, resistance, and then the news correlating with the technicals, correlating with the manipulation and the Judge Torres news. We had that localized pump that we were telling you, don't jump in, don't FOMO, don't hop in and force your hand and buy 100% one-day pump, because there would be better buying opportunities. And even at current price, we've given away all that prior pump, and anything down here is a much better buying opportunity than buying and then 3 days later being way down here, or a couple of months later. I think that was back in July that happened. But three and a half months later, you'd be down 50%, and then you'd be all angry and upset and mad. When you could just start from here, even if it falls down to here, it's still better than buying on that one-day pump. And that's still what you're watching out for. This blue trading zone that starts at about 58 cents is your major upper resistance. Your regional localized support level is this 42 to 44 cent now. 47 cents actually, 46, 47, because it's steadily uptrending. It used to be 42 way back there, but now it's at about 45, 46 cents because it's slightly uptrending. But then you have a localized support of 45 cents. You got a more major support that was a support resistance box for better than a year back here at 37 cents. And then your major last line of defense support that we hit down here in our 2022 capitulation localized low. And then we had this steady uptrend for the last year and a half. If you break this VP volume indicator in red, it's a very slim area, but it's from about 28 to 31 and a half to just shy of 32 cents. You have capitulation locally, and then that would be the first time in about 2 years that you've broken below the VP volume indicator, and you would make contact with this target that we thought we would hit last year, got to about 27 cents, you will come to very fast and very quick, and it'll be a greater than a 50% capitulation fall all at once if you break this VP volume indicator. So those are the major levels we're watching. If you want to get short-term bullish, you want to get back above the moving averages and then get on top of this bottom part of this blue trading zone and try to work your way up towards that 69-cent level, right? And then if we go look at, nobody cares about Shiba right now. Algo is still going down. The Bitcoin, XLM before the Bitcoin price, XLM has been the same state of affairs as the XRP, as XLM was the other coin that benefited the most from the judge's news, where these two coins got bought up and sold off in tandem. So they're obviously correlated, at least with the buyers and the retail trader, because the only two coins that jumped up that fast, that quick, that hard, and that much were XLM and XRP the day of the news. XLM was up better than 107% at its peak, while XRP was up about 97% at its peak intraday move before it consolidated down 30-35% from the top. And then we had the great hook nose rally that you often get. You see at the wick top, a big dump and then the big rally back up. But we're in the same spot, and we're all the way down here giving away all of that pump, and we're at a major resistance support level that we've been getting bounced off of at about the 10.5 cents a few times. And that was a major support level way back here in the way far back left machine that started in May of 2022 and then finally flushed and broke in November of 2022, and then got resisted once, twice, 3 times before the judge pump. Now we've got supported on it once, twice, and if you fail to hold this support, you're going to come back down to the orange trading zone, or the top part of the orange trading zone, a la last line of defense, get my shit together to the shit house. And that's where you're going to go if you can't hold this 10.5 cent level, and that's a major support level, or you're going to get a localized capitulation where you could have a greater than a 25 or 30% dump if you can't hold that level. And that is something that I'm watching, because then you have the shithouse right below that, and there's not a lot of volume that's been traded in this whole area in orange, so you could flush extremely fast through the last line of defense to the shithouse in orange, because there's not a lot of volume that's been traded down there. And when there's not a lot of volume that's been traded in an area, you can blast through it from coming underneath, or you can go through it like a knife through butter on the way down. And you don't want to be part of that if you're trying to swing trade or day trade or leverage trade. You only want to be buying and hodling. That is the safest, most trusted way to accumulate your XRP or valuable coins that you so desire, and that you have done your own research and education and due diligence and all that mumbo jumbo, because I'm not a financial advisor, nor do I play one on this radio show. And you can see, yes, the big pump and the Bitcoin price today, and that must have just happened. And we have come all the way up to that critical $30,303 and change, and that's been a major resistance point, because that is the bottom part of the VP volume indicator, and it likes to act as resistance when you're coming from below it, and you need to have a lot of buyers to break it. And initially, so far, you had a big wick up and quickly got rejected, and now what you would like to see is that this can be something more forceful. You get the buyers to come in, the bulls to start taking over the market and bully the bears out and get some short covering and pump the price up a little bit. Or this is going to be nothing more than another little localized regional pump, and it's going to sell off very quickly, and before you know it, it's going to be down 5 or 10% from before where it started. But maybe that'll be a trend in the market over the next 48 hours to get maybe an XRP pump, or to get maybe an XLM pump, or to have some of these other coins do something and maybe correlate along with it and have a nice little rally. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Peace and love. Peace and love.